this game, especially on the road, but they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Oh, am I finally done being... Can I be done being your closing pitcher now? Can I please go back to being a starting pitcher for the Double-A? Still the weirdest fucking choice to put me as it. Like, why? Especially if I'm like your best Double-A pitcher. Now, that's not something to really brag about, because Double-A's kind of meh. But the fact that I was doing really good, and then you take me off my starting position to do this. I can't even, like, fucking talk to somebody about this. They put me as a fucking closing pitcher. God damn it. Yeah, they moved me to fucking closing pitcher. Are you shitting me? Wish there was a, yeah, talk to fucking coach or button. I don't want to be a closing pitcher. Wonder how temporary this actually is going to be. Oh, goddamn. I don't want to be a goddamn closing pitcher. They better, like, eventually give me the thing back, because this was my original thing, was to be starting, and it's kind of bullshit.
Now pitching for Birmingham, number 20, Tony Cox.
Fuck, god damn it. Alright.
Digging in once again, Rob Rodriguez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Watch, the game just like broke. He said it was only temporary, but they're gonna keep me for it forever.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gaucho sprinting after it, makes the play, 1 away.
Son of a bitch.
Ready for another chance, Ronald Morales. In there.
Built up a couple wins, no losses is the starting record, a couple no decisions. Now we're gonna build up some saves maybe, or blown saves. A closing spot. I better get my fucking position back.
Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Into the box now, Ryan Gonzalez.
I'm pretty sad about that.
Its way in there for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
They're not.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Well, I'm gonna keep it down to try to keep a ground ball happen. Or just a ground ball, but not to anybody. I can't move. My character's stuck in like animation. He wouldn't move.
Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight. What do you know? Base hit on the 5th pitch.
See, coach, I'm not doing so great. Can I go back to my position as a starter? It's the weirdest stats to see a closing pitcher with 60 stamina, but especially when you're a starter. He also said relief. He didn't say closing spot, so it's kind of all of a sudden, here you are.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That is not where I want that curve to go.
And he's quickly behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You're wasting it. Now you make it work.
There we go. Got the save.
This ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Birmingham pick up win number 20.
I'd like to thank my coach for fucking me over and putting me in this spot.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Gonzalez.
Nice bat.
On a 3-hit ball game
Like it.
right now.
Don't go for it. I don't field, apparently. I feel like I'm going to stop that with my leg. Hurt like hell to do.
Late in the game right there. Now you're down one. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Jesus, the frame rate on that was awful. That like broke.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Riding in one. Bridges. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Kind of figured he was going to steal, but I didn't want to pitch out right away.
He's in there easily at second. A one pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. One out and a runner on second base. And he takes one off the inside.
You want a pitcher that's got good pitching clutch. I do not have that. Not yet.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Steve Rice.
Swing and a knuckleball making him look bad.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here.
That one was supposed to go for a strike.
And this is
whatever.
ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away. Ready once again, Daryl Kincaid, as he'll look to bring home that tie.
Damn it. Can't get that call. Not anymore. Apparently I'm getting tired when my energy is still fucking... I'm a starting pitcher in the closing spot. How the hell am I tired? I pitched with lower energy than that.
1-1, here it comes. This one's chopped foul.
Game's just like, he's tired. No, maybe he's just fucking up out there.
Another one sent foul. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out.
Oh, I was really hoping he would jam.
Even things at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher, so
Damn it.
thinks, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
There it is.
First, it's a double play.
Got that double play ball.
And this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
God, can I get my starting position back, please?
Kevin Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tony Cox records the save, his fourth of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening for my partners, Harold Reynolds.
Alright, so we really got to start upping that. That pitch is going to be ass. But I'd rather learn the pitch early before I start going into higher stuff. Hey, now we got a slider. Going to be probably the most miserable slider you've seen. Got it. It will very rarely probably be used.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ooh, good range. Yeah, we'll throw the slider at least once. Didn't want to chase that. Didn't want to chase that way outside slider.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. This is a foul ball. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now he'll step off.
Let's try the slider again.
Even at 2-2, here it is.
There's no control. I can't. I have no idea where that ball's going.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
A little roller toward the hole.
Not get there fast enough.
In time as he's able to reach base safely. So striding in, Joe Wilkerson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game.
There you go. Get that out. Nice little spin move too by the catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Rob Schwartz. No hits in 3
Big
tries
right.
so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1.
Oh my God, my mouth.
You almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Jeez, that was really close.
That would be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3.
I kind of miss starting pitching still, to be honest. I'm not enjoying my role. If I wanted to be closing pitcher, I would have fucking chosen it. I would have laughed if I'd been a closing pitcher. They're like, we want you in the starter role. With what stamina could I have done that? Because you know that the stamina would have been like 10 or something for a fucking closer. At least, I mean, I don't know. Managers notice you racking up a lot of saves. He really likes your new position here as a fucking whatever. You have like... Oh. We don't even have like a closing pitcher that's injured. I was hoping maybe that's the only reason why. Not. Plus, I barely get like any points. And... It was such a good starting pitcher. Like, I mean, granted, a double A, so it's not that bad. But, like, I'm not that good. But I don't want to be a closer, man. This ain't... I gotta come in and try to wrap it up.
Cox comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Tony Cox.
The one starting pitcher who's now been moved to this position and might be fucked because I didn't, like, argue it more.
It's 0-1. Grounded foul. And this one's chopped foul right
This,
at the plate.
facial hair.
Good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he's able to foul it off.
Can't wait to have to control and braking and all that with this slider.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Perry comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
And they're just trying to beat each other in better facial hair.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling him off so he gets something he wants to hit.
Throw my shit slider because it still needs to be upped. See?
Pulls this one into the air.
Has no control. That's nowhere where I chose it to go. But he didn't homer that one.
Ready once again, Jamal Funk comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Into the
Umpire hit the
windup.
deck.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Perry is after it.
Off the wall.
Can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight.
Wow,
some more.
okay.
And he takes ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have
Look
to
at that
pitch like
stance.
there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ball 2 from the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
He's not going to get that. Is he? Maybe he did.
Is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
I just want to talk with the manager. I just want to go back to my old position. Like, I have no problem being a closer, but I originally want to be a starter.
But hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Points are so fucking terrible.
This comes to a close 5-3 the final. Michael Inoa claims the win out of the pen, his first.
They left 4 men on base.
Wraps it up for the save.
Your attention, please.
Takes the ball
Damn it.
now, and inning number 9 looking to close the door. Digging in to try it again. Frank Mathis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning. They look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about. With
It looks like I got like a grass stain or a shit stain in my ass, like between my legs. It's just a shadow.
Side has been really impressive.
It looks gross to me.
On the ground out to second. Alvarado is there. Throw on to first for the out end.
All right.
That is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ooh, we got someone to actually swing at it.
In with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, he wanted to fish for that.
Dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. First pitch on its way. And this is
Man, seems a little unfair to get a starter who was doing pretty good and then make him a closer.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
Ooh, and that's the ball game.
And with that, this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That 6 wins.
Yeah, we're confident.
Like a train that's not about to slow down.
So, doing all right. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to go from starting pitching to this, so I'm just facing less batters and I'm in and out real quick.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original.
Thank you. We're looking to get you back to the original. Well, whatever you needed, been fun. I must say, I'll be happy to be switching back.
It's welcome news.
Sounds like you know where you want to play. Do you want to talk to Coach about streamlining your development in that direction? Like you know where you want to play. Do you want to talk about streamlining your development in that direction? I don't know. I'm good on that. Thanks. I don't know what he was just saying to me, but as long as I'm back at starting position, I'm fucking fine with it. Thank you. That's all I wanted. All right.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management.
I'm not even sitting down yet. Tony, don't you think the people upstairs haven't noticed how much you've improved in such a short time? You're an impressive track kid. Thanks, Skip. I've been working hard.
Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
It shows. Keep it up, and you could go places in this game. All right, thank you, Coach. All right, back in my spot where I'm going to suck as this starting pitcher now after having a bunch of closing games. Ooh. It's fun, though. Pitchers who have an effective knuckleball tend to throw it almost exclusively, and since the pitch is less taxing on the arm, they have more career longevity. Yeah, I could go to like 40-something, still throwing just a knuckleball, and probably not doing so great.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup.
Against the Mobile Bears.
And the
Mobile Bears, whatever the fuck.
It's the show, and it comes your way next. Craig Rossi will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game. If he
looks like a generic guy, just very basic. He has no facial hair. Oh, that was my brother? That what now? Who was? Alright. Get back into my starting role and see how bad I'll do. Home run. Shit.
take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up.
I love having no reaction when it's right there. Like, I understand you're not going to go for it. It goes right by him anyway. It's going real fast. It's just funny. He's just like, oh, a ball zipped by me. Okay.
Then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning.
Right
Good
fielder,
start.
Chester.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
God, I can't wait to up my slider to be better than that.
That's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Ooh, hoping to get that lucky call.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ragland moving in, but he won't get there.
Ooh, but he got the out.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
That was close.
Oh,
Ew,
man,
his
I don't
face.
know how that
Oh.
happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest,
For the first pitch.
Well, I think they assumed that he was going to catch it. That's why that what happened.
Goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Of course,
Skips in and he's safe.
I don't throw hard. It's easy to steal against me.
coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second.
Couldn't get to it.
Down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Like, you gave up a run. Go back to your closing position. Oh.
And puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep the lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Kyle Davis at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Runners on first with one down. And he takes a cold strike two. This is line to left. Perry is there to
Really hoping for a swing miss, but that works.
Back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Isaac Eastman comes in currently
Isaac
tied
Eastman.
for third in home runs on the team. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side.
They just stand there like, what am I supposed to do?
2 hits, no errors, and a man. Now in the box, Sean Mesa. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Just low.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ooh.
Fastball that
Was
just
really hoping to
misses
get that
inside.
quarter. Didn't happen, though.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Perry moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And today's starter, this is going to be fun for the defense. He's got a low ERA.
Love the one pitch outs.
He also has a low strikeout rate. What's that mean? There's going to be action. They're going to hit a lot of balls. It's going to be in play. So you got to be ready. As a defender, you love this type of guy to play behind.
Really getting into it.
Is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, the slider got him.
The side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the stepping up to the plate. Andres Bruno is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. Stolen base total lead.
They got a lot of fast guys in the minor leagues. It's crazy. So many quick people. And I'm fucked at that part because I throw so slow. Especially with a knuckleball that goes in at like 60 and they're already on first before it, or second before it even gets to the catcher's glove.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is taken
All right.
in for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Edgar Castaneda.
Left fielder, Edgar
Ooh.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the
Looking
first
for a
strike.
fastball. Not done the scouting report. I don't
Wind
throw
up
that very
and the
often.
0-1. A curveball
Oh my
hit
God, I
right
fielded
back
it.
at him. And he'll just flip this onto first for the
Fucking
second
miracle!
out of the
I
inning.
actually fielded a ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chester Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes
There's
a
your fastball.
on the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
We can get him with a slider, maybe. Nope.
Slider.
I gotta work on that control still because it is not going
Throw to first, he'll get it
really
easily
well.
to the side.
It goes like
Retired.
more off to the
Nothing
right than where I'm
doing here
aiming.
This half. So digging in now, Paul Stevens. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball.
See, at least with a knuckleball pitcher, it's very unpredictable. They always use that pitch, so it's like you throw it a lot. But because of its odd movement and stuff like that, it's still hard to hit. You throw it a lot. So it's like you just chuck it in different positions and then sneak in another pitch every once in a while. Though I do throw my other pitches a little more often than I probably should. But I do stick to throwing that, throw those knuckleballs a lot, though.
Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And
Ooh,
this
fair
inning
ball.
starts with a solid base hit.
Little soft liner right there dropping into the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Kyle Davis.
Just a little too high.
Time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Curveball down and in, misses. Ball 2.
On 2-0.
Man, he's not throwing that anywhere.
Fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he gets this
Ahoy.
fastball over, back to 3-1 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Aha.
He'll take ball 4.
Right at that corner.
Second now with nobody out. Digging in for his second at bat, Isaac Eastman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 home, left side.
Right past the third baseman.
That's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is out. Of the tag.
Good base hit, but no run.
So stepping in, Sean Mesa.
Ooh, and then that call went through.
Second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
The 1-1 pitch. Cold strike on the inside.
Oh, those are some bullshit calls. 2 bullshit strikes for, but hey, I'll take it.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Ooh, jammed him.
He wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter,
Phil Troy.
Got those calls earlier, but not against the righty.
Here's a knuckleball that runs inside, and he's behind 2-0 here.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to.
I can't find it. Where's the strike zone?
Hit down the line at first.
Ooh, to stop.
Dirty and gloves it. It's there, and he's out.
I love this
Oh, and
first
that looked
baseman.
Destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an
Whew.
end to that thought. Another look at the fine play at
Me and him
first.
share the same hair.
Matters here in the inning. The
This
three
man's
of us
my
return
brother.
With more Wednesday night baseball after this. Striding in once again.
You enjoyed that commercial? So did I.
He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Swung on and missed.
Ooh, this is why I want that slider. I love the chasing. Get them to chase.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers.
I got people warming up. I've already thrown 60 pitches.
Andres Bruno.
Giving up a good amount of hits.
Strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
D-Rag.
After him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball.
That umpire's having a great time. Strike 3.
Got him looking there.
Having fun out there.
Bruno becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth.
Left fielder,
Edgar Castaneda is in for the third time now as he takes a call.
That was not
strike.
really
It's 0-1.
much of a strike, but sure.
He's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference.
Yeah, I didn't complain about that ball call because of how I got that strike.
Probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Make my guy run all the way out there. I'll try to catch it
Digging
too.
in to try it again. Chester Pollock. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ragland is there.
Good job,
One
team.
pitch, 1 out.
That helps me if you want to give me 1 pitch outs.
catcher,
Oh,
Stevens is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be.
watch out, guy up there. Dude's just casually walking over there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
D-Rag.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
I'll show you a
Swinging the
nice
ball hit
finish.
softly on the ground.
I don't know what that means, but I'll show it to you.
With another 2-2.
Ooh, way too inside.
There's Dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot
I'm
now.
didn't take out of this. I'm tired.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Swing and a liner.
Swing.
But this will be foul.
Oh, don't hit him.
To the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Now a check
Ah.
swing. He appealed down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1.
That was
And
a
he'll
fuck
try
up.
to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he.
See you guys later.
And he'll get there.
Slight jogging away.
Put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Hey, no more me.
Sam
Yep.
Kidd gets the call from the.
Yeah, we won.
These guys talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing.
Yes. I'll take it. Gave up a run, struck out 4. Not my most dominant strikeout, but that's not what I go for. As long as I can, win. All I care about. Gotta get back into the starting groove after just being a closing pitcher for like 10 games or something. I don't know, like 5. I got unread messages. Brennan's gonna need you to carry them out of this losing streak. You carrying that team right now, dude. Nice streak going on. He sent me same messages at the same fucking day. Fucking Twitter. My stats. How am I? I'm 4-0. Pretty good. I have a good percentage of strikes, good percentage of first strikes. Of course, I'm going to throw more knuckle than anything. 1-0 counts. Apparently the average is pretty high. Pretty high on that. I got 7 saves, so yeah, I did like 7 games. 6 walks, 53 strikeouts. It's not a bad ratio. Not bad at all.